Hey y'all, today I'm going to be sharing my homemade granola recipe with you. The fun part about making granola and the best part about making granola is you know what's in it. There's no additives, no preservatives, and it's a great snack or treat for your family. These three you see in front of you, I put airtight lids on because we eat a lot of granola and it'll go quick. I vacuum sealed this one. You can store this in your pantry for over a year and it'll last. And it's a great snack or treat to have in your pantry for the future or just for one day that you just want some homemade granola. So come along and let's make some granola. Alrighty, let's make some granola. In this bowl, I have 4 cups of rolled oats. And I'm going to add a total of 3 cups of nuts. This is what's going to make it so high in protein. First of all, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of salted sunflower seeds. And I'm going to add 1/2 cup of some pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds. And I'm going to add 1/2 cup of some pecans. Pecans. Then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of some pistachios. And I'm going to add 1/2 cup of some cashews. And I'm going to add 1/2 cup of some hemp hearts. Hemp hearts are the seed of a hemp plant, and they remove the outer shell, and these are so high in protein. And there's no THC in there, so you don't have to worry about it. This is all optional. You can add whatever nuts that you like, but this is what they look like. And they are high in protein. You can put this on your yogurt, your salads. You can add them to anything, and they are so good for you. And they have a real nice nutty flavor. Really good for you. And then I'm going to add, I think that's all the nuts. We got our sunflower seeds, our pecans, our pumpkin seeds, our hemp heart, and our cashews. Now I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of some cinnamon. This is optional. Just a little bit goes a long way. And I'm going to add a teaspoon or a splash of some vanilla. And then I'm going to add 1/2 cup of honey. Actually, this is 1/2 cup and 2 tablespoons because I'm adding so many nuts. And all that. Beautiful. And I'm going to add 1/2 cup of coconut oil. You can add olive oil, but I'm making a healthy granola, so 1/2 cup coconut oil. Beautiful. Now I'm going to add some kosher salt, around a little over 1/2 teaspoon. I think that's it. We're going to mix this until all the oats are evenly coated. It's beautiful. This is so easy to make. You don't want to buy that stuff in the store. It tastes like crap. It's not good for you. This is really good for you. So let me get this mixed up real quick. Alrighty, we got it all coated. It took a couple minutes because you really want to make sure that those oats are coated with that coconut oil and that honey. Now I'm going to get my cookie sheets here with parchment paper. And I'm going to spread it evenly on each one. All right. And I have my oven preheated to 335. This will take like 21 to 24 minutes, depends on your oven. And then halfway through, I'll mix it And if you want big chunks, you push it down after you mix it. After the 12-minute mark, just push it down and you'll get bigger chunks. And if you just want loose granola, you can just, after you mix it, you can just let it sit. It smells wonderful. All right, I'm gonna pop these in the oven. Doesn't that look beautiful? Look at that. It's beautiful. All right, we're gonna get these in the oven and I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna pop these in the oven. Beautiful. I'm gonna set my timer for 12 minutes and then I'll stir them. All righty, granola is done. I still have a couple more ingredients to add, but I can't add the extra ingredients until this completely cools off. And as it cools off, it's gonna harden. So I'm gonna give this like an hour, hour and a half, and then I'll bring you back and we'll add the extra ingredients. All righty, my granola is completely cooled off. I let this sit for a couple hours and look at this. Absolutely beautiful. So now I'm gonna add a couple extra ingredients that we enjoy. You can add whatever you want. You can add chocolate chips, raisins, golden raisins. So today I'm gonna add some mini chocolate chips. We really enjoy this. This is the part that's not gonna make it so healthy, but it's absolutely delicious. All right, mini M&Ms. And I have some fresh cranberries. And we're gonna add a couple handfuls of that. You don't add the cranberries, especially when you bake it, because they'll get hard like a rock, and we don't want that. They're already dehydrated, and the last thing you want to do is bake your cranberries again. There we go. Now that we got all that done, we're gonna set this to the side, get my pint mason jar with a fill lid on here, and then I'm just gonna start putting them in the jar. This is the fun part. This is the fun part. We'll see how many jars. I think last time I got like 4 jars. I make this every 6 weeks because we put it on our yogurt. I add this to like my banana bread recipes, or I'll add it to cookie recipes, or we'll add it to maybe some vanilla ice cream. There we go. Got 1 jar. Get another jar. I got big chunks, little chunks. Look how beautiful that is. It's just absolutely delicious, nutritious, and high in protein. Very high in protein. I'm gonna go ahead and get these filled and I'll be right back. Alrighty, I ended up with 4 pint-sized jars. These 3 I put airtight lids on because we'll eat those up real quick. And then I vacuum sealed one because you can store these in your pantry for up to over a year. And it's a great snack to have on hand, or you can gift it to a friend. But anyways, this is a very healthy, nutritious, high-protein snack. Except for those little M&Ms in there, but we'll pretend like those aren't there. In the description below, I'm going to leave a link to a healthy snack collaboration. Check it out. There's going to be a bunch of YouTubers posting their healthy snacks for this month of May. And I hope you all give this recipe a try, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye now.